Welcome to Supernatural Folklore Investigations.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Supernatural Folklore Investigations. I am your host, Steve. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Definitely hit that like button and turn on that notification bell for updates when new videos are posted. Today's date is January 28th, 2026 at 3:20 a.m. Right when I started recording, I actually just caught the second one. And, like, right at the very beginning of the video, if you just go back a little bit and you pay attention to, like, right here, you'll see, like, a tiny little streak moving. It's actually the second one that I've seen. First one that I'd seen maybe about close to 5 minutes ago, right in this area where I'm pointing, down in the bottom left. So, I guess it's going to be interesting to see where they're going to be popping up from. Because the last X amount of recordings, I haven't seen anything until 3:30. This is the first morning in quite a while. Or night, whatever one you want to call it. But, yeah, this is the first time in quite some time that I've caught them off that way. Previous recordings, you guys saw them, they were starting right there. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. I mean, it's been... Oh, there's one right there, right by the telephone pole. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting. They've moved a little bit. That means they're starting to actually move back to where they were a while back. I mean, clearly it's already just over the year mark. You know, the year mark was back on the 19th. They have not left this vicinity. I mean, like I've, stated in previous videos. I'm just going to do a quick backup here. Too much. And I'm not going to turn the camera. Actually, I think there was another one. But real quick here. So it originated off that way. And then it just kept moving and did like this U shape off over to the north here, where you go back months ago. See, there's one right there. You go back months ago. Oh, there's two of them. We're definitely doing something different tonight. But yeah, months and months ago, we were in my backyard facing the north. And then slowly we started making our way back to original start point. But yeah, it's been, what, since the 23rd was the last night/morning I was able to actually catch them. Again, been cloudy. Obviously everybody's been dealing with crappy ass weather here. But yeah, this is the first clear morning since the 23rd. And good news, folks, as long as you're seeing this today, on Wednesday, I'm hoping this is uploaded later on today. Doesn't take long. But look out for 2 more days after this. Yes, you heard that correct, folks. We will have, with this morning included, 3 consecutive days of clear skies. Hopefully the weather doesn't change, but it didn't from the last time I looked, which was a couple hours ago. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to, today and the next 2 days, because it's been quite a while since we've gotten lucky to have more than like a day of clear skies. So now here we go. We're gonna have three consecutive days. And if you've been watching me this whole time, since around the beginning, you'll know that with each consecutive day that it's clear, we get more and more activity. I love it. That little sound that you might have just heard is some kind of heater or exhaust on my neighbor's house. And yes, the great news. Look, we can see the tower without having the stupid little lights here on the sides because of a window glare. Yes, that is correct, guys. My window is wide open. So thankfully we don't have, my screen window or my regular window interfering. So I'm hoping that I can catch a good one here in a while. And I'm going to do a full-on zoom. I'm going to go to the max zoom, because I did it twice in my last video. And I don't know, I just, mind the noise, spoon in my coffee cup. I need some fuel. I'm lucky I was able to stay awake. With not being able to record them, I started getting on a morning routine. But even then, I'll still be up like 7 hours from now, which is now 3:27 a.m. I just lost train of thought. Oh, wait. So yeah, I needed some coffee. But yeah, that last recording, I stated in the description the reason why I didn't have any audio. I just wasn't feeling well, and I wasn't feeling up to talking, and I actually had my fan going. So I just sat here and recorded. That's all I did. I just sat and watched. But two separate occasions, I sat there and I did that max zoom to where the screen, and I'll do it real quick if you're new here. So when I go like that, it starts looking like that. I'm at 12.0 times. And then obviously it goes dark when you start zooming back. But yeah, I thought I would do it again. I'm literally itching and waiting for this white crap on the ground and this cold weather to be gone. And again, it's just funny because I've been saying it since the beginning, and here I'm saying it again, which I already know the answer. Here we go, we got another one right there. So I already know the answer that this, wee, look at you. So like I've said the entire time, as long as this continues to keep happening, I'm going to continue to keep doing this. Well, here we are, just over the year marker, and it hasn't stopped. So, as long as, again, it keeps going, which I know it's not going to stop just because of the fact, hey, here we are a year fucking later, guys. I'm not pardoning my French. This ain't the channel for children. So if you ain't got your mommy's permission to be on here, you don't belong on here. I can tend to swear like a sailor. I'm trying my best to kind of curb it. But sometimes it's just, I can't help it. But I got a plan, guys. I got a plan. It's just, I gotta wait for this weather. But yeah, this is straight up the first morning, like I said, and probably like 2 months, 3 months. Because like we were making the progress going this way, you know, we were getting just a tiny little bit right there in this clearing. And then everything off over this way. But now this morning, again, like I said, the very first one I seen was coming through this way. And then I, you know, like I said, I started recording, and then you'd see a tiny little spot there. But now we've obviously seen a few of them since recording, and that last one, which was great that it lit up like that. I just hate. I'm hoping that that it is shifted a little bit more here shortly, so we're back in the goalpost area. I guess this is what we're gonna call it for today. In between the utility poles. So, but yeah, again, like I said, I got a plan. At least one person. I don't remember. No, only my family seen it. I showed my family the map of my city and our lake, Lake Winnebago. Obviously, you guys know I'm in Oshkosh, but I'm not gonna turn around and show you guys that map. Just because of, obviously, possible safety reasons. I don't need anybody trying to stalk me. But, yeah, I basically have, you know, I've told you guys I figured out center of the lake is literally straight that way. The area I'm going to sit up in is that way. So currently we are, I mean, if I had you facing straight at the tower, dead center, that's east. So we're just slightly kicked. So we're just kind of facing northeast, but it's more east than it is north. But the location is northeast of here. It's near that cemetery that I am definitely going to be doing multiple investigations at this year. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Until we get warmer weather. There's one popping up right now. Look at you. You gonna get bright? But yeah, most likely until we get into the warm weather, you may see a video here and there for you know, spirits in my house, because I have at least one here. Never bothers me. It's chill spirit, not like that. So yeah, there'll be some kind of investigations in my home to at least give you guys something other than just this. And then yeah, later on, I hope my camera caught that. Or I should say my phone, because I just seen a flash. Hello, here's my fingertip. I just seen a flash like right in this area, right through here. Just through the tree. Here's another one. And another one. So apparently, guys, we have shifted. Wonder if we're gonna really see anything further to the right, like we have been. Interesting. I'm actually seeing my power line kind of going up and down, and I just caught another little bit of light. Yep, just seeing it right through that set of trees. So keep your eyes peeled, obviously, through this whole area here, but definitely through them trees. But yeah, again, like I said, or was trying to say, last video, way further in, you're starting to catch them back at the original start point, when this all began, back on January 19th of 2025. But like I said too, in the beginning of my last few postings, recordings, episodes, I think I have concluded that I am going to start dubbing these as episodes. I may do some slight editing through all of my videos and have it listed in there as an episode, because then like if I'm talking to somebody, I could just be like, refer to what episode you're talking about, versus like, this with this date or whatever. If I have an episode number, it would be a whole lot easier to go through it. But yeah, like I said, just go back just a smidge. Like I said, when it first was starting, it was right in this little spot, and then we started catching everything here. But now here we are in this morning, and we're to the left. So yes, it's going to be interesting to see what they do. Ooh, there's one up top. Come on, keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. Come on, get past my timestamp. Ooh, and then one down below. These are not glares. These are not flares. These are not satellites. These are not planes. Anything that you could sit there and logically think of. That's not what it is, folks. Unless basically we have some kind of a government job going on here, which the way these things maneuver, there is no way that this is us. I never see any like repeated flashing out of them. You know, anytime you've ever seen that in my, in any of my videos, even could see it in this one, it's only due to two reasons. One, this power line that's running across. Two, the trees. It's the only reason why they look like that. But it might take a moment. There's an airplane coming from the left. I gotta get my bro to send me the there's one. Yeah, I gotta get my brother to send me the link to this site that I can track airplanes, and I can use my other phone at the same time as recording this, so I could physically show you guys, that there's no flights through here. There's no at the top. You guys might start seeing that plane here momentarily. It's gonna pop up right up here, right up by the left pole. Just hold on. Almost there. Almost there. Come on. You should show up. It's right there. Nope, it's too far out of the way. Too far out of the way. Those damn things always goof up on us seeing things. That's where I'm like, son of a bitch. Oh. Right now it's actually right about in this spot, but it is definitely off in the distance, so I want to say it is definitely beyond our lake. And see, there's one coming right now. Again, that is not flashing. That is just because of some branches or potentially a power line off on maybe 2 blocks down from where I'm at. But I want to say it wasn't a power line that was causing it. It was branches, because that area is not 100% clear, by the way. It's just there's not more trees back beyond it, so we got a decent clearing. There's only 2 spots I have. Got another one. Like I said, figured go full zoom, at least on some. But yeah, once they turn around and they dim out like that, they're going right out to the lake. Again, if you've never checked it out, another one coming. If you've never checked it out, and another one down below. If you've never checked it out, or if you're new here, go digging through my videos a little ways and find the one that says that I finally went to the tower. I want to say it's back in March of last year. I just can't remember the date. Like I said, I'm going to start dubbing these as episodes. But I'm not going to be like, oh, this is episode 100. Actually, this would be, if we wanted to get technical, episode 157, I want to say. But not the entire 157 videos is these. There's, some with me investigating. But more so these than investigating. But that's also because of the fact that I didn't really have a whole lot of paranormal equipment to work with. Basically, I've really, I got, the EMF meters, cat balls, UV light, the radio I got, I don't know. I haven't really had a chance to test out in the field. But I still like relying on Ghost Tube Vox, that Spirit Box app, and I know it's an app, take it with a grain of salt. But I like that app because I've gotten some really good intelligent responses out of that, which, if you're new to the paranormal, that's what you're looking for. Intelligent responses, not just every single sound, that comes out, because of, you are getting radio frequency, or, radio broadcasts. Some tunes will come in. But, yeah, got my cat balls, got my EMF meters. I got two basic EMFs, another one coming through. Two basic EMFs that are rechargeable. And then I got another one up top, coming diagonally down to the right. I got another one that was part of the kit. And there's another one we might be in the showtime, folks. Slight adjustment. You can still see he's going that way. But I was thinking, are we hitting showtime? Oh, there's one right there. But really, what I was waiting for was to have a REM pod. And now I have a REM pod, and I'm glad that I finally have the REM pod, because I was able to prove to myself that I wasn't nuts and that I have a spirit living here. So, but yeah. So, again, there will be future investigations, but long story short, that's why there's more videos of these UAP orbs than there is doing investigations with spirits. And to really, I'm not going to go live yet on YouTube. I think I'm done with TikTok, at least in regards to like doing live stuff. Got another 2. Oh, I was gonna say, come on. He's just getting ready to come. He's right above the other one right now. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Let's fucking go. And I still love the tripod that my brother got me over the holidays. because now I can adjust the thing whenever I need to. There's two of them. That one you're seeing right now is the first of the two. The other one was down below it, but it faded before I could zoom in. I'm not like I said, I'm not a fan of this area. I'm not. Because they keep popping up where you see them two lines. That sucks. But yeah, like I said, totally love this tripod. And if I want to, I can turn it into a selfie stick. And that's not just, picking the thing up and, oh, it's a selfie stick. No, like, the actual thing that the phone is attached to is actually part of a selfie stick that goes into a tripod. So I love it. It's going to be great for investigations. Oh, and again, so what I was saying with doing lives, I don't know, just too much political drama, really, over on TikTok. Like, doesn't matter that it's paranormal. People still try dragging that shit in. So yeah, a little further into the year here. Like I said, once we get into warm weather, there's no one up top. Yeah, once we get into warmer weather and I start doing investigations, the investigations will be live through YouTube. There might be some times where I'm not doing live through my YouTube. I may just do a YouTube video. Eventually, too, some of my stuff will be a YouTube exclusive. So if you are another one up top, if you are seeing, if you came across me from TikTok and you still see my content, eventually, yes, things will start to be, like I said, more exclusive to here on YouTube than with TikTok. Just to, like, ever since the whole 3 different entities, which one apparently is Israeli, but there's 3 entities that now have a part in another one coming. Oh, never mind. Played a little switcheroo. The light was gonna light up and then it just didn't. It was like right above the telephone pole. But yeah, TikTok is acting all sorts of fucked up. And I know both TikTok and YouTube do kind of suppress my content from reaching people. But now with the fact that I'm definitely a little over well, I'm now 30 people past the requirements for going live on YouTube. I know once I do turn around, another one up top, once I do start going live here on YouTube, I know my audience is going to grow. And I just, I feel that, especially even this stuff, with these orbs, that I will reach more people through YouTube than I have through TikTok. Because I feel like TikTok is really going to be suppressing a lot of stuff that ain't, some chick dancing in her bathroom looking at her mirror. Or, just the silly videos. And, people singing and playing video games. Like, I see us in the paranormal community having a hard time getting more of our evidence out there, specifically with TikTok. And I know nobody's going to sit there and pay to sit there and have it pushed, have the stuff pushed out either. A lot of us sit here and we truly grind for, our subscribers and our followers. There's 2 of them. There's one back behind it. You can just kind of see it trailing it, but it's back behind it. If it lights up, you'll see it plain as day. You just, oh, where's my finger? You can just barely see it. Right there. Right when I pulled my finger back, you could just see a tiny little trail. But the thing is, too, if you've been watching me for a long time, or if you're new, these things don't leave trails. That's why, no, you're not seeing meteors. Meteors would not be traveling across like that. They would be just shooting straight down. You'd see a trail. Again, like I said, this is nothing that you can logically say. Nothing. Not even this horseshit of an excuse of, plasmoids, or however the hell they said it. Trying to say that, like we just magically have, there's 2 of them right there, that we just magically have basically a new species then on our planet that's energy based, and you're not gonna blow the doors off that shit? Like, no, that is a total cover up. One right there. Ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Coming like my thigh, bitch. No, I'm just being silly, guys. I'm tired. I need a pound more of this coffee. And then it's going to be fun too, because then I'm going to be wired after I'm done doing this. And I'm going to want to go to bed. Oh, you can't win. You can't fucking win. Another one up top. You do the same thing. You can see it travel along. Definitely kind of made this coffee a little strong. See, we're at 39 minutes. obviously been a little while since anything's happened on the left, so I will adjust a little bit here. Bam. As again, we haven't seen shit down below. You know, I want to take you on a city cruise. Ooh wee. Haven't heard that song in ages. And if you're Gen X or millennial, you basically grew up to that shit. Well, at least this elder to almost the middle of the, millennial generation grew up listening to that stuff. And then we got another one, and another one, and another one, and another one bites the dust. But see, like I said, it's not falling, it's cruising. I wish, actually I should not say I wish. I need to figure out if that, I've had a radar gun for, basically 6 years now, but it's not something that I bought. Something that my mom's ex left at her place 6 years ago. Well, no, 7 years ago actually. I decided to keep it. I've just never, because it's kind of slightly older, but you need a certain battery because it's got like the little tiny clips, like jumper cables on them. Maybe I need to figure out later this year, another one, to see if I can get that thing to work. And if I can get that thing to work, and if I get posted up, hello, oh, come on, why you gotta do me like that? I'm gonna zoom in on you, because you're getting nice and fucking bright, and then you gotta go dim. Meh. But anyways, yeah, so I gotta figure that out. It would be kind of cool if I could actually, clock these things. I definitely know I'm going to have to be a hell of a lot closer to be able to clock them. Because we're talking anywhere from, well, actually, when we're seeing them like we are, they're no more than like 3 to possibly 5 miles away. Center of the lake, though, dead center, it's actually 10 miles, which I find interesting. It's exactly 10 miles from me. And how did I just manage to get so lucky? Maybe it was the omen of the address of the house, which I'm not stating, by the way. It's just, it seemed like it was an omen with the numbers of the house address. But to have the fact, like, the house I'm living in, literally the front of the house faces the direction that the center of the lake is. And two, folks, if you live by a lake, especially like a good body, of water, you guys are probably getting this stuff too. I forgot where it was, but there was another place that was showing similar videos like mine and said that they were flying near their lake. And if you look at other reports that have come throughout the years, you know, other people have reported seeing UFOs or UAPs. We need to seriously get this straight anyways. What the fuck are we calling them? I mean, either way, it's still the key word, unidentified. It's just now, instead of it being flying object, it's aerial phenomena. Like, okay. Like, still, it's the same fucking thing. Just instead you decided to come up with some little fancy fucking word. Instead of saying object, or, you know, flying object. It's aerial phenomena. It's phenomenal. Again, apologies. I'm being goofy. Again, like I said, tired. But also, too, the caffeine is definitely working. Yeah, kitty, you are not getting in here. Yeah, you're not getting in here. My window is wide open. I ain't losing you. Another one. No, actually another two. There's another one right behind it. You can just faintly see it. Right there. Right there. My God, why did I have to get that song going in my head and singing it? Now it's stuck in my head. Ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. My God. I think I'll have to visit YouTube and get that song out of my head. I don't know about some of you guys, but like, if I get a song that randomly pops up in my head and gets stuck there, I can't get it out unless I hear the song. Then sometimes there is a rare occasion I do so, and then the song is still stuck in my head. Ooh, 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 hold up. Hello. There's two of them. There's one right there, besides that one up top. And what you see at the top right is a star. And that one just went another direction. As soon as I zoomed out just a smidge, you could see it. I don't know if you can still catch him or not. No. I am going to take a brief break so I can stretch my legs here. But you guys should still catch them. I mean, we've already had plenty enough video evidence, even kind of being zoomed out like I am. Like, you'll still see a little tiny trail. Maybe go right there. Actually, you know what? So we ain't gonna catch shit really down low anyways. That should be a good spot. Huh. And then go figure, there's one that popped up right there. But I'm not going to try zooming. And then another one up top. Yeah. Yeah, see? That's not a bad spot. Again, if you are not watching my stuff on, on a smart TV, you're truly missing out. Like, especially if you got a really big TV, like myself. I got a 55. My mom, she's actually got a 58 that my sister gifted her for, can't remember if it was for Christmas or her birthday. Hold on. So there's that one down below, but I saw movement up top. Oh, ooh, that's exactly what I want. Keep doing what you're doing, little guy. Because you totally just did some weird shit. And then there is one down below. But I want to see what this is doing first. Shit. So there's that one. Ooh. There's two of them. There's two there. And never mind on that other one that I was following. I lost him. But, yeah. So anyways, what I was trying to say is, seeing these videos on a 58-inch, besides obviously seeing it on my 55, honestly, you can see those real low lit ones moving across the screen. There's one right there. Go figure. It's right there. Right that way. Yeah. Like I said, you can see the real low lit ones. But then too, like even seeing those real bright ones on a bigger TV looks better in my opinion. Woo, 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 woo. Hello, fella. You're definitely starting to get a lot more high up there. Again, I haven't seen anything down low. I haven't noticed anything actually through the trees. At least we ain't got to worry about clouds rolling through. Hopefully we don't have really any interruption from airplanes. Too far. Just want... come on. So this isn't 100% easy. There we go. Alright. Should be a good spot. So you see, right there. Another one just popped up. Maybe I moved over too quickly. that's our spot. And right there, right where I'm pointing, is a star. And then obviously this, hold on, this spot up here, also a star. Oh, and then there's one popping up right by the tower. Yeah, I'm gonna take my opportunity right now, like I said, to go stretch my legs. Yeah, take a quick smoke break, and I will be back. So, yeah, just keep your eyes peeled from down below there near the tower and above. But you guys shouldn't miss anything. So, like I said, I haven't at least noticed anything through the trees. So these ones are definitely not. Oh, we just got another one right by the tower. Another one up top to the left. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. Take my little break here. Just keep your eyes peeled. Obviously, you'll see them. And then when I get back, I'll try to zoom in a bit more in that area. Another one above the tower. There it is. There it is. It's right next to the light right now. So like I said, just kind of keep your eyes peeled where you just saw that one appearing. But they are definitely... Ooh. I actually just saw two of them. I just don't know if my phone picked it up with how far out I am. Yeah, I'm gonna go do this real quick so I can get on to zooming in on them. Because there's definitely starting to be a little bit more consistent with being by the tower. They like flying to it, that's for sure. And then they go right out to the lake. I just don't... So many questions and so little answers, and thing is, we'll never truly have the answers. Not for some time. Another one by the tower, by the way. It's right in the middle. And it's just crossing the power line right now. But it was just in between to the left. So yeah, forgive me for saying in the middle. It was in the middle section, but to the left of the tower. I just don't want to zoom in that far because we could miss some of the other stuff. There's going to be two. Hold on. I will do it right now. So there's that one right there by the light. And then there is another one that's coming in. Who's not far back behind it. And I can't tell where it is. Alright, I'll be back. I think I might have just caught one from back here. It's right above it. Right above the light. If I'm wrong, it's just because I'm on the other side of my room, but it looked like there was one there. So, while I was sitting out there, what did I start noticing? That's the first one I've actually caught up towards the top. While I was out there, I could see one going through and then another one. I had to step out a little ways to completely see it, but right there. There it is. You still see it, it's right there. So it's definitely, see, and there's another one. So, again, we're getting them over. There we go. There's three. One by the tower, that one off to the right, and then there's one up higher. Along with this bad boy coming in. And another one. Come back this way. There's that one. Just kind of panning up for a moment. Okay. Oh, and then there's another one right there. So they're just popping up right in that spot. Yeah, I know, kitty. At least from listening to my see that just popped out of nowhere. From watching my videos, I know you guys can hear my cat. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's what I wanted. There we go. One nice and high. See if it just fades or not. Yeah, it faded. But see, still, right there in the center. That's another one. And we're only an hour and 10 in. So it's only 4:30. So it's only 4:30 in the morning. I was gonna move it. Yeah, I know you're there. You just can't come in here right now, Trix. You're not jumping out my window. And there's another one behind it. So we got two right there to the top. One going down on the bottom. And see, that one just popped up out of nowhere to the right. Again, this isn't satellites, this isn't debris, this isn't Starlink. Oh, damn. If I see that again, I can definitely pan up. So just seen one way up high. It got bright and then it went dim. It was going to the left. But yeah, you can still see those. See if I can get this in the right spot. Because there's actually 3 of them straight ahead. You just saw that one sort of in the middle. Like straight up there, just popping up out of thin air. There we go, got one going towards the tower. And then there's that one coming down. Ooh, and then we got you. Or we had you. We got you again. There's another one. There you are. There you are. It's doing that because it's crossing the power line. And now crossing the trees. Definitely looking forward to definitely recording the next 2 mornings after this. Definitely a big change up though from the last time I recorded them. So we had more action to the left, further left than before. And then not far off to the right of the tower, so they have definitely shifted. Again, I still feel there's no one. Again, I still personally feel these things are coming out of a bigger ship. I don't know if we're gonna see that other one. So I want to stick with that one. It's getting nice and bright. Yeah, actually it's a good thing I'm sticking with this one because that other one I can't even see now. And yeah, I'm still going. I'm gonna do it again. Yeah, but definitely seems like we are starting to make our way back to the left. it's going to be interesting to see where we're going to be at in 6 months' time. Another one coming right at the tower. But yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see where they're at in 6 months from now. Shit's just unbelievable. I'm still, even year in, amazed at this. I'll just say the very first time seeing these, I actually started having like a panic attack. Like, I've been used to seeing, UAPs and like objects in, moving around in space and like stopping in one spot and then multiple objects breaking off from the originating object that I was watching, and then that originating object stayed in the same spot while all the other objects broke off. But it's like, I've never seen anything like this until last year. Still wish I would have had a cell phone on me at the time that I saw that Belgium 89 style here, which of course I can't find any reports on, so me and my ex were the only two that witnessed this thing. Or they scrubbed any knowledge of that particular one, because if you look up UFOs in Oshkosh, all the sites that you'll see talk about seeing like orbs or like balls of light. Well, now thing is, really, was it a ball of light as in like a meteor that the person saw, or was it this? Like, again, it's like they've just been more and more as the years have been going by. We've had more increase in sightings. And truly, I feel it has to do a lot with all the tensions on our planet. Because clearly, we got some kind of a species that, if they're from somewhere else, or if they've been here with us all along, they're not here to harm us. I think if they were here to harm us, I think that would have happened already. It makes sense if you really think about it. You really think about it. Ooh, we got another one. Come on. Look at that. Full zoom. Full zoom. So again, I love this. All I gotta do is just kind of push forward on a lever. Power line. No, it's through the trees. Definitely say though, it is colder than a witch's titty. And I just caught a flash to my left. That's the thing too, from doing this as long as I have been, sometimes we do get randoms. Another one coming in. Yeah, we will see randoms every now and again. I'm just really hoping that I'm really hoping that we have warm weather before they get further to my left. Because I'll do this real quick. I am not a fan of that fucking area. Through here and through here, I love. But that spot to the left sucks during this time of the year. Again, thankfully, it only happens when we're a little later in the year. Well, at least by that time it'll be nice warm weather, so I can be mobile. There was another one actually right there. And off to the right. Oh no, we're not getting anything from over there. And I do actually have a star right there in frame. Actually, even above that one's also a star. There it is. No, it's dropping down. There is a second one. It's just that it went dim on us. I'm still doing a pretty good job keeping up with that one. But there were two. Yeah, definitely tune into the next episode, or the next two, because, like I said, with each consecutive day, you get more. Right there. So, definitely tomorrow morning we should get a lot more activity out of them. But at least too, I'm seeing that in what, what did I say this was? January 28th. So as of this morning, it's been 9 days since the last time I recorded them. It's just, I don't know, I figured they would still be moving all the way over to the right, but I guess they've decided that they're going to start their cycle back over with moving to the left. Sucks that I wasn't able to actually record on the 1 year anniversary. Fucking weather. There it is. I'm saying, I had to. Keep coming, you beautiful bastard. Sorry for that, guys. Sometimes, like I said, it's a little tricky to get the angling of this to stay where I want it. How you doing here out there, cat? Don't worry, you'll be in here eventually. And now behind the trees. Excuse me. Where is it? How higher up is it? Where are you? Here you are. It's right in the middle of the screen. At least I thought I had it. I had it for a second. It's like I'm turning around and I'm actually like looking underneath my phone so I can see. See, even though I don't have my monitor like on full brightness, the light still messes with my eyes. So it's hard for me to see them. Here's one. It's right there. And of course, go figure, as soon as I get it set up in the spot, now you don't see it. I swear they love doing that. Ooh, 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 ooh. There it is. There it is. There it is. Look at you. Where are you going? Where are you going, fella? So yeah, that's one of them random ones that's going somewhere else. And yes, my cat actually does know how to say hello. She doesn't do it all the time. Here's another one. Back it up. Or is that just my eyes? Oh, that's just my eyes. Well. Oh. How do you do? be like, I don't know how much more we're gonna get. Oh, you're getting fucking bright. Oh yeah, you were getting bright. Please, there we go. Maximum zoom. And again, it's only starting to look like that and being more pixelated because it's getting further away. That could be a reason why we didn't see a little bit more with that last one. Flipping airplanes. Oh. Hello. Hello. There we go. That one went right towards the lake. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it with that one. At least get one more before I end it. So yeah, it can literally be minutes from now until we see another one, so yeah, I'm gonna call it. Alright, so thank you all for watching. Definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Please definitely hit that like button. Like, please, guys. Help me out with that. Hit the like button. Not just views, but the likes. Even sharing with people. So if you know people that are into ghosts and aliens and... Ooh, hey, there's another one. Ghost, aliens, things that go bump in the night. This is the channel. So, again, please, it's beyond greatly appreciated if you guys could just, take a few extra seconds to hit that like button. It'll help push my content out to more people, so that I don't have to try to fish for people through TikTok. A lot of you came from TikTok, like pretty much the majority of you did. So if you did come across me from TikTok, thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you for following me over on TikTok and then turning around and, taking the time and subscribing to my YouTube. Starting to move because I did see another one moving. It's just that this, like I said, with how spaced out they're being, I'm not gonna keep going like that. At least we're, able to get another one before I end it. But yeah, again, like I said, those likes and everything just helps push out everything. So I want people to be aware of what is in our skies, because clearly our government cannot handle their job, the one and only job that they were meant to do. Well, not one and only job. I mean, obviously multiple jobs, but still, like, they're given a job to do, and they obviously can't seem to do it. It's always got to be for, somebody else's gain and stuff. Like, no. The truth should not be suppressed from the people. You should not be gaslit. Hello. Yeah, you shouldn't be gaslighting people. You should be giving people full totality, truth. Sorry, I'm trying to think and watch this at the same time. I know when I need to move my camera. Yeah, I firmly believe in giving people the truth. But yeah, like I said, it's all greatly appreciated. Subscribing is free. I'm probably one of the very few channels too that doesn't have ads. I don't know. Maybe in the future I might have a new account like that. But other than that, you guys don't have to watch any ads while you're watching my stuff. So, at least you guys are getting uninterrupted. Again, totally free to hit that subscribe button. But yeah, again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, turn on that notification bell, share with your friends, drop comments. I do respond to everybody. If I haven't responded to you right away, I apologize. Yeah, drop a comment if you got questions, or if you catch something that I did not catch in my video or videos. Doesn't matter if it's this or ghosts. It's all greatly appreciated. So, let's see, he's still going. And I said in my other videos, I'm in a 2-story. So, seeing him going, through the trees like that, it is definitely going down towards the lake. It's not in outer space, it's not going just straight out in the distance. And there's another one right right there. It was there. It is there. It's about in the middle. I just don't know if it's going to do anything. So now I'm starting to... Hold on. Hold on. Not either. It's just... it dimmed more. Or it went straight out. But at least I caught it. So... but alright. So this is your host Steve saying thank you again. Y'all know the jingle, but of course I'm always going to say it. Again, thank you for watching. Hold up. Hold up. Never mind. I'd seen one, but then it went dim, but it was higher up. I was starting to think I might be able to catch it, but nope. But that's all good. At least we've caught some here at the end. Caught a lot. Alright. This is Supernatural Folklore Investigation signing off. Till next time, folks. Y'all take care. Bye-bye now.